Hello, it's me, Henry! Horrid Henry! Are you sitting comfortably? Good, then let's begin.
It's not easy being me. Wash your face and brush your hair. Well, nag, 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 it's just not fair. I'm Horrid Henry. So down with school, I'm gonna rule. And when I'm king, I'll do my thing. And then my life will be so sweet. I'm Horrid Henry. Na na na, na na nay. The purple hand gang rules okay. Well, it's so easy being me. I'm Horrid Henry.
May the best person win.
I call this story Horrid Henry's School Council Election. Optimen, Wincat.
What does that mean? May the best person win. Reckon you'd be good for that, Henry.
No, I wouldn't. What are you talking about, anyway?
The election.
Election? What election?
The one to be on the school council.
The one that's going to be fair and equal. I don't think.
Who'd want to be on the school council, anyway? I would love to be on school council.
Yes, just think of all the extra special things you could get done. You could introduce a tidy up day. A day of good deeds.
I'll bring all your colouring pencils to school so you can swap them with your best friend's day. Oh, how I would love to be on school council. And so, in keeping with the fair and equal spirit of this school...
Nothing fair and equal about this school.
Too right.
We have decided to hold an election. To choose a representative of the school to sit on the school council. I said we have decided to hold an election. That means you have to get enough votes to be elected so that you can be a representative of the school. Oh.
There you go, Henry. Think of all the extra special things you could get done.
How about no school for a year?
If they mean what they say, this could be a real opportunity, Henry.
But why me? Why do you think I should do it?
'Cause everyone will vote for you.
I don't think so. Anyway, I've got more important things to think about. Like what, Henry? Like stuck-up Steve. He's coming to stay with us because rich Aunt Ruby's got some conference she has to go to, and apparently there's no one to look after him.
Good luck with that then, Henry.
You mean good luck with that, everyone? He's coming into school tomorrow because Mum and Dad are at work.
And then I was elected as captain of the five-a-side Tiddlywinks team.
Ooh, that sounds exciting.
Morning, Henry.
Oh yeah, it is very exciting. Almost as exciting as being leader of the Free World Society.
And what's that when it's at home?
Don't be horrid, Henry.
We're having elections at our school.
Are you now?
Yes, we are, and I'm really hoping that they'll pick me.
Sweetie, if it's an election, they'll be voting for you.
It takes courage, confidence and nerves of steel to be a winner, Peter.
And a good as gold book that's full of good as gold stars.
That's not how it works, Peter.
OK, yeah, so at my school we get a head start if your parents are very, very rich, or if you've got 3 houses, one of which is a castle.
Well, how's that fair?
Oh, it's not.
Come on, everyone. It's time for school.
Oh, yeah.
Look at him. He thinks he's so smart.
Well, he's got an audience.
So that was my 5th successful election. Or was it my 6th?
That's 6 times too many.
Hey, Henry, wait up. I'm standing for election.
For what? The World Jelly Baby Council?
No, your school council?
You're standing for our
our school council?
Oh, yeah, I've had a word with Miss Battleaxe and there's nothing in the rules to stop me.
But it's our school council. You don't even go to this school.
Well, I do for today, and apparently that's enough.
Right, that's it. I'm standing for election.
If you're standing, then I'll be your campaign manager. Yeah, your campaign manager. Managers.
Thank you, I think.
So, would our two candidates like to tell us what they can promise when, or rather, if they're elected?
Certainly, Miss B, if I may call you that. My message is a simple one.
You can say that again.
I promise to make Ashton great again.
You what? When was Ashton ever great?
Don't be horrid, Henry.
I mean, I know it's our home and the football team's not bad and it's got a whopper whoopee and the park's pretty cool, but it's not great.
Exactly, Henry. So I'm going to make it great again.
What am I going to say?
I'm sure you'll come up with something. Yeah, come up with something.
Thanks. Well, my mission is very simple too. If I'm elected, I promise no more detention, no more homework, and chocolate milkshakes for everyone.
Phew. Jolly good, Henry, jolly good. I'm still going to win, by the way.
What were you thinking? Yeah, were you thinking?
Probably not.
It's not funny, Henry. I'm putting my reputation on the line for you.
Well, I didn't ask you to.
No, you didn't. But if you think I'm having that toffee-nosed Turtle Bonds as my leader...
He doesn't think that, Margaret. Let's get down to business.
Right. So, Henry, your manifesto? Yeah, your manifesto.
Yeah, I thought I did quite well there.
It stinks.
What?
I said it stinks, and I'll tell you why.
I'm sure you will.
It stinks because, number one, you're the only one in the school who gets regular detention, so getting rid of it won't make much difference to our lives.
Well, I suppose we'd see a bit more of Henry.
Precisely. And number two, some of us like having homework to do.
You do?
Yes, we do. It's a special form of brain exercise which can expand your knowledge and make you clever.
What about the chocolate milkshakes? That's got to get me some votes.
Not everyone likes chocolate milkshake, Henry. Vote for Henry. He's the one.
The best boys are backing you. That's a good sign.
Is it?
Don't worry, Henry. We're behind you. Every day.
All the way. Hooray!
Great. I'm definitely going to lose. Why are you backing me anyway? I thought you wanted to be on the council.
We decided that it would be unconstitutional for us to stand as individuals.
Right.
We don't believe in competition between us. Because we're such a happy group of best boys.
And we don't want to be unhappy.
So we're backing you instead.
Why me? Why not Steve?
Because you're my big brother, Henry. And you're the lesser of two evils.
Well, at least he's honest. Thanks, Worm!
Let the voting begin! With one adjustment, I have decided on the advice of Miss Battleaxe that the oldest of the two candidates should be given a head start. That means that Stephen will start with 30% of the vote, as he is 30% older than Henry.
That's not fair.
Do something about it then.
Well, what did Miss Oddbod say?
She said that she thinks it is fair. That Miss Battleaxe told her that it's the same system they use for the Gideontis Brickhouse peace process.
Yeah, and that works.
Not?
Looks like Miss Battleaxe is sitting on your votes, Henry.
What?
Yep, I reckon.
You reckon? Miss Battleaxe?
Detention, Henry.
Well, you know what I'm going to say to that, don't you? Well, I did get elected, fair and square, even though stuck-up Steve had a head start, just because he was older than me. And this is my list of demands to the school council.
Ah, Henry, welcome.
Aren't they staying for the meeting?
Oh, we've had the meeting already.
But
You've got 1 minute to say what you've got to say, Henry, starting from now.
there was really only one thing I could say to that.
I'm going to get myself elected as president of the free world, Miss Battleaxe.
Are you now, Margaret?
I call this story Horrid Henry and the
President of the free world?
Thanks, Bogey Brain.
Margaret Millicent Mordita Smythe, never forget how special you are. You can do it. Signed, me. Oh, an email from little old me. How nice.
And tonight we bring you more news of more things that are wrong with the world.
Oh, for goodness sake, can't they get it right?
Well, dear, it's not easy, you know, running a country.
Rubbish. I could do it standing on my head. Well, dear. Don't you well, dear me. I can do it, and that's that.
Yes, dear.
Don't you yes, dear me either.
So that's why nothing at all can be done about it.
That's enough of that. Did you know that there has never, ever been a female president of the free world? Where are you going, dear? To get myself elected. Elected as what? President of the free world, of course.
Sit, everyone.
Please, miss.
Yes, Margaret.
I'm going to get myself elected as president of the free world, Miss Battleaxe.
Are you now, Margaret?
I suppose you think it's a bad idea, Miss Battleaxe.
On the contrary, I think it's a very good idea. You're not an American citizen, but we'll pass over that.
I can speak American, miss. Y'all.
Yes, thank you. That won't be necessary, Margaret.
Yes, miss.
So, I am going to nominate you.
Oh, thank you, miss. Next up, I need a campaign manager.
Any volunteers? Come on, this is your chance to make history.
I'll do it.
Henry?
Yes, miss. I'll be Margaret's campaign manager.
Well, I can truly say this moment will go down in history. Well then, let's get started. Repeat after me. Margaret for President. Margaret for President.
Margaret for President! Margaret for President! About time, Beetlebunts.
What are they all doing here?
Working for me.
But what are they all doing exactly?
How should I know?
Henry,
Peter?
is it true that you're going to be Margaret's campaign manager?
Yes.
But why, Henry?
Think about it, Worm. She gets elected as president of the free world. She's out of my life forever.
Yep, that makes sense.
Good.
Can I make the campaign video, Henry?
Don't see why not, Worm.
Yes.
Greetings, Lord High Majesty.
Hey, Brian.
I've done some research on what getting elected as President of the free world means.
Shoot.
We'll need endorsements from powerful people.
More powerful than me.
I'll take care of it.
Who are you going to ask, Al?
Oh, I was going to ask you that question, Henry.
You could try Miss Battleaxe, I suppose.
Well, I'll do that, Henry.
It requires personal sacrifices.
Like what?
Being nice to people.
Check.
Making speeches,
Check.
kissing babies.
Oh, check.
Then there's the campaign funds.
What's one of them?
Money, you need lots of it.
My dad. He'll take care of it.
One last question, Margaret.
What's that?
Do you have a special talent?
A special talent?
Yes, like,
Like shouting or being a Beatle bonce or playing air guitar.
You're not taking this seriously, are you, Henry?
I have to say I am for once in agreement with Margaret on this matter, Henry.
Of course I'm taking this seriously. More seriously than you'll ever know.
What's that meant to mean?
It means that you're ready for your close-up now, m'lady.
Buck up your ideas, Mr. Campaign Manager. Otherwise you're out.
We still need a winning slogan. Why don't you try to think of one, Henry?
OK, I will. Well, what?
What's my slogan, dingbat? It's not about what you have.
Can we take that again, Margaret? We weren't rolling.
Oh. It's not about what you have. It's about what you need. And you need me.
No, it's not.
No, it's not what?
It's not your slogan.
Well, what is my slogan, Mr. Smarty Pants Campaign Manager who's just about to lose his job?
It's love what you do and do what you love.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Is.
Isn't.
Is.
Isn't.
Is.
Isn't.
Welcome to the Best Boys News and a world exclusive. We bring you Ashton Primary's one and only presidential candidate, Margaret! So, Margaret, why should we vote for you?
Because I'm a girl.
You're not the only girl round here. I am the voice of the people.
They don't call you Nasty Nicola for nothing, do they?
Tell us about your policies, Margaret.
Oh, I've got loads. Equal time on the climbing frame, reform of the detention rules, girls first in the canteen.
What about the free world?
Oh, they can wait.
Do you think you can win, Margaret?
The people love me, Peter. Government should listen to the voice of the people.
Margaret! In! Margaret! In!
This lady's not for turning.
In! Margaret!
And cut! Woo! The exit polls are looking good.
The people want her to win.
And soon she'll be out of my life forever.
We have a result.
I want to thank everyone who participated in this election. You made your voice heard and you made a difference. And as president of the Boodle Poodle Fan Club...
The Boodle Poodle Fan Club?
I shall serve the cause faithfully and truthfully.
But what about the free world, Margaret?
Oh, there's plenty of time to save the free world when I'm a grown-up. My people need me here. So here is where I am staying.
There was really only one thing I could say for that. It's not every day that you open your front door and find something unexpected sitting on your doorstep, is it? Well, that's exactly what happened to me. I call this story Horrid Henry and the Name Game. This day started like every other day, with Mum shouting at me.
Henry, get out of bed. Now.
But it's Sunday! No school today, remember?
So, think of all the other things we can get done today, like cleaning and washing and ironing and going for a walk. And we'll start with you getting out of bed!
See what I mean? Typical of my mum to spoil a perfectly good lie-in. Breakfast wasn't much better. Everything was finished by the time I got to the table.
We need more milk, please.
That's what I said!
Oh, try the doorstep.
And that's when I spotted the kitten. It was sitting on the doorstep next to the milk, and I'm sure it said hello to me.
Hello.
Did you just say hello?
Hello.
And there was a note. It said, "Please look after this kitten. His name is..." Oh, I can't read the writing. Ah, well, little kitten, you'd better come inside then. I think the kitten really liked me because it followed me inside with a big smile on its face. Peter really liked the kitten too.
Please, can we keep it, Dad? Please, Itchy, please.
Well, I don't think we have much choice.
Yes! Come on, Buster! I'll show you my fort.
But I wanted to show Tiddles my bedroom.
His name is Buster.
No, it's not. His name is Tiddles.
Buster!
Tiddles.
Buster!
Tiddles!
Come on, boys. It's just a name.
It's not just a name, Dad. It's his name.
Well, OK then. How about we put it to a vote?
A vote?
Yes, a vote. And the name with the most votes wins.
So Dad gave us each a pen and a clipboard with some paper on it. And Peter and I stood outside asking passers-by which name they liked best, Buster or Tiddles. I guess that's what you'd call a people's vote. I ask you, was this democracy? After an hour or so, Dad called us back in.
Right, let's see how you got on. Peter, you got, let's see, 6, 7, 8 signatures. Well done, Peter.
Who's a good boy then, Tiddles?
Henry, you got 35, 36, 37 signatures.
Na, 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 na. Way to go, Buster!
Henry?
Yes, Dad?
What does this signature say?
Simon Snotful.
And this one?
The Queen.
Henry,
Yes, Dad?
are you telling me that Her Majesty the Queen walked down our road this Saturday morning?
Henry, you cheated.
No, I didn't. I used my imagination.
Henry, it just doesn't work like that. Every vote has to count, and that means every vote has to be real.
Oh.
Come on, Tiddles.
Nice try, Henry. Why don't you go and get your homework done now, eh?
I'm not beaten yet. There had to be a way to get my own way, and I was going to find it. The way, that is, to get my own way. Oh, you know what I mean.
Finding it hard to make a decision? Then why not ask Auntie Annie? She'll answer your questions in a nanosecond.
That's it! Ask Auntie Annie. Mom, Dad, come in here. Please, will you come in here, please? Please, Auntie, please.
Henry, is this going to take long?
It was time to put my plan into action. But first, I had to get on the phone without Mum or Dad seeing. Time for a loo break. Just gotta go to the toilet.
Well, have we got a show for you this week? Now let's hear from our first caller of the day. And our first caller is Confused from Castleton. Hello, Confused from Castleton.
Hello?
Now, what is your question, Confused from Castleton?
Well, it's about my kitten. My cat. My big cat. Not like a kitten at all, really.
Yes?
Well, I can't decide what to call it, and...
Can I just interrupt you there? Is your cat a girl or a boy?
It's a boy. Should I call him Buster? Or Tiddles?
He should be called... Buster.
Yeah! Go, Buster! Bit of a giveaway. Mum and Dad aren't quite as stupid as I sometimes think they are.
Henry!
And then it was all the usual. No TV, no pocket money, no sweets, weeks, months, years, you know the sort of thing. But the name game battle didn't stop there.
Tiddles! Oh, Tiddles!
Buster!
Tiddles!
And when we got to school on Monday, it was clear that Peter was prepared to fight to the bitter end.
We're going to do this properly, once and for all.
What's this?
It's a ballot box for you to put your votes in, if you get any.
I have to tell you that it looked more like a shoebox with a hole in the top to me. But I could see that Peter was taking this very seriously and getting a lot of votes.
Face it, Henry, Peter's just better at this than you are.
No, he's not. He's just better at this than I am.
So, what'll you give me if I vote for you, Henry?
But that's cheating, Ralph, and I'm not allowed to cheat.
No, you're not. But what if I found one of your sweets on the floor and you said, keep it, and then I happened to vote for you when you asked me to?
Oh, I see. You mean if I... And then you... And then... Yeah!
Deal!
Cool! I'll go and tell the others.
It wasn't long before I got the chance to put Ralph's theory to the test. Moody Margaret and Sour Susan were the first to pass by. And I was all ready with a handful of sweets to accidentally drop on the floor in front of them.
So, why should we vote for you, Henry?
Yeah, if we vote for you.
Ooh, someone's dropped some sweets. Oh, yes, 3 for me.
And 1 for me.
Can I count on your vote, ladies?
See you later, Henry.
Yeah, see you later, Henry.
Or should that be... Buster?
By first break, I'd almost run out of sweets. But by then voting was over, and Ralph and Gordon were already in the classroom opening the ballot boxes.
We're starting the count!
Woo! Goody!
Now, as you know, I'm not good at waiting at the best of times, but today it felt like ages before Ralph poked his head around the door.
Henry, you're ahead!
Yes! And another age before Gordon popped out.
Peter, you're ahead! Yes!
And then,
It's neck and neck!
just then, Moody Margaret and Sour Susan turned up.
Hey, Margaret!
Are you talking to me, Buster?
You owe me, Margaret.
Do I? Whatever for?
It's payback time, Margaret.
Oh, look, Margaret! It's raining sweets!
Oh, silly me. I nearly forgot to vote for you, Henry.
Success! I was 1 vote ahead. Now the worm would surely lose. Or would he? Little did I know that he was still on the campaign trail too.
Miss Oddboard, could I ask you a question?
Of course you can, Peter.
Which name do you like best? Tiddles or Buster?
Back in the classroom, the vote counting continued.
That's 47, 48, 49 votes for Buster!
Yes!
You haven't won yet.
Well, how many votes did the worm get?
That's 45, 46, 47, 48 votes for Tiddles. And 1 more makes 49.
Oh no! I had reckoned on Miss Oddbod's vote. Now we'd both got the same number of votes. Well, you can imagine my response to that. Back home, and it seemed like nothing had changed, except for one thing. Buster had disappeared. Buster!
Tiddles!
Buster!
Tiddles!
Oh, you do look sweet.
Huh? Moody Margaret? What was she up to now? Oi, mashed potato brain! Who are you talking to?
Obviously not you, turnip head.
That's Buster! You've got Buster!
No, I haven't. This is Fifi.
No, that's Buster! But what have you done to him? Why is he wearing that pink bow round his neck?
That's Tiddles!
No, it's not. It's Fifi. She's living with us now.
But I don't understand.
Neither do I.
Ugh. Watch and learn, pea-brains.
Margaret gave us her most smuggiest smile ever. Ugh. And then she turned and whistled to someone. Well, not just someone, because out trotted 3 tiny little black and white kittens who looked just like Buster.
Tiddles! Tiddles is a girl?
Tiddles is a girl?
What's so funny?
Well, I suppose the question now is, what are we going to call this lot?
And we both opened our mouths to yell.
It's not easy being me. Wash your face and brush your hair. Well, nag, 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 it's just not fair. I'm Horrid Henry. So down with school, I'm gonna rule. And when I'm king, I'll do my thing. And then my life will be so sweet. I'm Horrid Henry. Na na na, na na nay. The purple hand gang rules okay. It's not easy being me. I'm Horrid Henry. Na na na, it's not fair. Na na nay, I wasn't there. Why do I get blamed for everything? 'Cause I'm Horrid Henry. No, it's not easy being me.
Tidy up. Just look at your hair.
Nag, 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 it's so not fair. I'm Horrid Henry. So down with school, I'm gonna rule. And when I'm king, I'll do my thing. And then my life will be so sweet. I'm Horrid Henry. So down with school, I'm gonna rule. And when I'm king, I'll do my thing. And then my life will be so sweet. I'm Horrid Henry. So many things that I don't like. Teachers happy, hippos going for a hike. Goody goodies, girls, anything with curls. Sitting up straight, having to wait. Cleaning out fang, doing my chores. Cleaning my car is such a bore. I don't want schoolwork, any kind of work, don't wanna do them anymore. 'Cause when I'm famous, I won't care. I'll never wash or comb my hair. I'll be king of everything, King Horrid Henry. No, it's not easy being me. I don't know why they cannot see just how hard it is to be Horrid Henry. So down with school, I'm gonna rule. And when I'm king, I'll do my thing. And then my life will be so sweet. I'm Horrid Henry. So down with school, I'm gonna rule. sing, I'll do my thing, and then my life will be so sweet. I'm Horrid Henry.
You have been listening to a Horrid Henry audiobook. And if you like this one, then there are loads more for you to enjoy.